Okay, so quick recap. Dum-dum. Custom wizard using the Merlin portrait. We have 4 heroes: Mystic X the Unknown, Spellcaster; Sean the Dervish, uses mostly a bow. Taki the War Monk, he is using a hammer that turns things to stone. It's also illusionary attack, so he doesn't care about the armor. Basically crushes things right now. And then Serena the Healer, another spellcaster, and doing fine that way. As you can see, we've got 3 spellbooks of life, 5 of nature. Oh, when did we pick this up? I didn't even pay attention when we got this. Anyway, traits. Mirren. Goblins are our friends, and that's why we're Mirren. Stonemason. Every new colony restart gets a free stone wall. Doesn't cost you any time, doesn't cost you any money. Also, every unit in the beginning race that your beginning race, which is goblins, have the engineering trait, so they get to build roads. And then Nature Summoner. Start the game off with a unit of warbears. Also get at least 2 summoning spells, I think. One's uncommon, the other's is common. And all your nature summoning spells are 50% cheaper to upkeep. Now we just picked this up in a point of interest, what we call point of interest, and I didn't even realize I picked it up. Anyway, Fantastic Warlord. Mastery of the Fantastic Troops allows the wizard to increase melee attack, range attack, armor, and resistance of all summoned creatures under their control by 1. So I got that for free. Interesting. Didn't even know I had it. I must have just gotten it too. Anyway. So Miners Guild over here. It's Southold. Marketplace. This is a dwarven city we've had for a little while now. They're not going to be producing any units for us, so we're just building it up to make more money.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube, where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will make him feel better about himself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so Liverland. This is a Lizardman City. Farmers Market. Buy that now. So this city, they're not producing anything out of here. At least they don't need to. So, Miners Guild, Airy Top. So this is another draconian city. They're just going to be producing money and food for us, so they're good for now. University Raban. So this is Beastman City with Adamantine. Animus Guild in 9. We do that now for the extra food. War College, so that the troops come out as veterans. Then after that we can do some Minotaurs for fun. We don't have a Beastman army running around yet. Just for fun. Oh, we still need a priest too. Well, we don't need priests, but it'd be nice to have priests.
Let's go out. See, he's doing it again.
I wonder why Rocket came walking in here about 30 seconds ago. Mrs. Gimpy is trying to get him to go for a walk. She walks in here and she's all mumbling about how he's so cooperative. And he's just laying underneath the desk watching her. He doesn't care. He's screwing with her. He's been doing it all his life. It's hilarious. Anyway. There's our Gaia's Blessing. Where should we do Gaia's Blessing? So Gaia's Blessing is going to do stuff. So it gives a 10% chance that the city's deserts convert to grasslands and mountains to verdant hills, and a 20% chance that its corrupted lands are cleansed. And also 50% max population, forest production bonus increased by 5% or by 3%, and unrest is reduced by 20%. Spell does not work on outposts, so it's got to be a city. Let's go put it on Banta. Get rid of all this desert there, maybe over time. Although Eagle's Hill's even worse. Let's do Eagle's Hill first, because this is a lot of desert. That's kind of cool. Kind of simple, but cool. Okay, Eagle Eye. So it's just producing money here, but this will make it so they produce more food. Hi, Rocket. Just a second, I need to help Mrs. Gimpy get Rocket. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Rocket has been captured. The games we play. Anyway, so hopefully that land starts getting turned into grasslands and other fun stuff and more food production. That'll be good. Brown mud. So this is Troll City, doing nothing really special. Stables. Farmers market. Temple. So this will be able to produce more food too, and possible units too. There's only 200, so I'll take that. So we'll be ready to go next turn. And was guild at Dragon Pass, so Draconian City. Parthenon 7. This opens up. We're not producing units here. This is just for the power. Magical power. Shrine, Iron Rock, so this is the Dwarf City. They're there. So Rocketville. Get there. Oh, I got 2 units out of that. Oh, that's right. Now the city is producing. Every unit is. Then we've got Altar of Battle, so all units built in the city are come out as elite, which is this army that we're building right here. So that'll help. Field Way. Halflings. So just money. Oh, that's right. We have the settlers we have to do. Okay, so settlers along with slingers, you go there. The question is, where do we want to send them? We could send them over to Mirror, where it's safer and more room to play around with, maybe. Because there's really no room here. All the gray means we can't make a colony there. So yeah, nothing here. We'll have to go to Mirror. Eventually. Okay, so Taki's army should. Oh, we haven't killed us yet. Tower Life of Wizardry. She goes sit there. Okay, just hit him with a healing spell. Speed the process up a little bit. Let's see, so that's nature. There's that earth lore. Nature's Cure, so it heals all the units in the stack. Oh, look, it's already ready to go. Already healed. So this is just a regular angel, an angel and a unicorn. We should be able to kick the crap out of them. Ancient Tower of Wizardry. See, no problem. We'll win this. But we're going to fight this out because, you know, got to beat up an angel first hand. Don't trust the AI to do it. Okay, so the first thing we do with Mr. Angel there is to web him. So he can't fly anymore. And then we just have to shoot him. Marching. Go off to the side so Taki can just go flying up the center there. And smack. Oh, he actually damaged him? Wow, that's the first time Taki's taken damage. Silly unicorns. So no problem. So again, he actually got hit. So, mana, 210. Spell learned is Petrify. So, basically turn something to stone. And experience. And where do we end up? On an island in the middle of nowhere. So.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. And as always, if you have any questions about what that's about, feel free to ask. Okay, so we could turn this island into a little base. That explains why nobody's found this tower yet either, because it's out on an island. Decisions. But again, we could send like Draconian over there to settle it and create a nice little port for us, and then create a forest there so they can build ships. It's possible. Oh, we can't move anymore. Oops, wrong button. There any discouragement to making infinite cities? Infinite cities? There, you can't do infinite cities simply because you will run out of landmass. Cities you can only build cities that are there has to be 4 hexes between each city built, and as you can see, the landmass is not infinite. So, and there's nothing to discourage making as many cities as you can make. Actually, you're encouraged to do that because the ABCs of Master of Magic in this type of game is always be colonizing, meaning you want to be expanding all the time, because as soon as you stop doing it, you start losing. Because guess what the AI is doing? They are always expanding. So they are always looking for places to build more colonies, and you should be too. Because as soon as you don't, you have to start waging war and start taking, cities by force. Because again, there is actually a limited amount of space to build cities on. We're just going that way. Just prefer when there's some detriment to it. Yeah, that's a more modern game design philosophy. Back in the 90s, that was not it. It was always build, 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 build. There was nothing to really stop you from doing that. The only real detriment, though, is, building, or the cities themselves don't really cost any money, but the buildings within the city, there's maintenance fees on those. Like the barracks. Oops.
Oops.
Where does it say?
Is that all you can say?
There.
That
So
was
there's
really poorly
maintenance on
done.
them. Not every building, but most of them have. Once you get out of the lower tier buildings, there's a money, maintenance cost on them. So you have to produce money. And there's issues with some races not liking each other, of course. Okay, you guys. Roads are built. Guess we can just... Oh, that's right, we're trying to explore down here, maybe. Just to see what's down here, this nice little gray fog. Okay, these guys are building roads. And we have another city over here, so... Look, a road being built. Yeah, there's actually... The races tend to not... Some of them don't like each other so much. Like, some of them don't really like each other. For example, goblins, dwarves don't get along too well, so you have to put more effort into keeping those populations. If you own a dwarven city, obviously. If you take one of the neutral ones or, capture them, whatever. If it's inhabited by dwarves, you have to put more effort into keeping them calm, no unrest. It takes more troops, takes more buildings that are specifically focused at keeping unrest lower. While other races, they get along with better. Goblins and lizardmen tend to get along pretty well. And they tend to be okay with halflings aren't too bad. But they seem to get along pretty well with lizardmen. You must do like nothing to keep them happy or keep them under control. I think there is there a table in the manual showing the relations and stuff? I don't think so. I can look at the manual. I actually went out and not went out, but I actually I can't read this stuff, it's too small. I don't know where to look for it exactly, but I thought there was a table somewhere that showed relations, or was that an internet thing? Although the goblins aren't part of it because they're a brand new race, just for this game, not the old one. So, Goldens, but no, there are orcs actually. There are orcs. Orcs are a Arcanus race, non-Mirran. They are a thing. There's a bunch of different races. There's high men, high elves, orcs, barbarians, halflings, clacons, which are insects. That's in this plane that we're on right now, all the green. This is Arcanus. What was it? I said barbarian. Did I say barbarians? I meant to say barbarians too. They're in here. And then our mirror, there's dark elves, lizardmen. Or sorry, lizardmen are Arcanus. Trolls. Sorry, dark elves, trolls, dwarves, goblins now, beastmen. I always forget stuff. Nomads, there we go. Nomads is the one I was thinking of. So there's a bunch of different races to choose from, and they all have their nice little, I like you, I hate you type stuff. There's a decent amount. Yeah, there's got to be close to a dozen by now. I think I want to say there's 10 at least. They all have yes, they each one has their own units. They each have at least one specific unit to them. For example, here are the halflings. It'll actually tell you they have a racial unit, slingers. They're the only ones with a slinger unit. The high men, they have paladins. The high elves have an elven lord, which is similar to a paladin, but a little different. Dark elves, theirs is, they've got actually a few. They've got warlocks, which is basically a magician, sort of, but more stronger, sort of, kind of. But they also have, what is it? I guess I can just look. Oh, goblins. Goblins have the Beastmaster, and druids, and boar riders. So those are all unique to the goblins. And the dark elves have... They have Nightblades, Warlocks, and Nightmares. Nightmares are, you know, flying horses. So, yeah. Nomads have Griffins, Rangers, and Horsebowmen. There you go. Goblin stuff. Draconians, they've got Doomdrakes and an airship. Lizardmen have Javelineers and Dragon Turtles. Goblins we've seen. Got a few cities. Halflings we already saw. Draconians we just saw too. Dwarves. Dwarves have hammerhands and golems and steam cannons. And then trolls. Trolls have war trolls and war mammoths. And they regenerate. Except the war mammoths don't regenerate, because the mammoths themselves aren't actually trolls. They're just ridden by trolls, which is funny. But yeah. Oh, then gnolls too. Gnolls are over on the other plane, I think. Oh, and then we have beastmen, which I said. They've got manticores, minotaurs, and centaurs. Saw them. So I think I have all the Mirren races right now. At least one city. Probably a couple of each. Lizardmen are not Mirren races. Not a Mirren race. So yeah, it looks like I have at least one of every Mirren race. So yeah, there's lots of stuff. And, you know, everybody's got swordsmen, spearmen. Like, well, actually, no, not everybody has spearmen. Dwarves don't have spearmen.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will make him feel better about himself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Monday. Okay, so Stone Waters, we know that one. So Foresters Guild and 14 Bloodkiss is Dark Elf City. This is still one of my colonies slowly going, so pay for that. War College in 5. So this is Draconian City with Adamantine. Can we pay for that? Yes, we can. Basically, we're trying to get this built so we can start producing Draconian units here. Wow, those guys have not moved. Oh, because they're supposed to be sitting here waiting because the city is full. Where's my engineers? I need an engineer to build a road around this city. Like these guys are. Just gotta remember, they should be almost done. Anyway. Next turn. But yeah, there's, like I said, there's plenty of races to choose from, to pick from, and combine those with the various traits out there. that you can throw on your wizard, and then of course the spell books and all the different spells that come with those based on how many spell books you have, and randomness sometimes if you don't have the right spell books, that kind of fun stuff. And then of course then you can go in the points of interest. Ooh, magicians. Do we want them? We can make our own. Oh, and the magicians. Even though a number of races have magicians, not everybody does, but there's a number of them. They usually have a different spell. Like they have a ranged attack, but then they usually have a spell too, which is sometimes it's fireball, or which is it hits all the units in a particular. It hits all the members of a unit. And while another one is just be like a more, I don't know, they vary. Doombolt. Well, Doombolt is part of the Dark Elves, right? And even then, they're not magicians. Those are warlocks. They're a different name, but the same general idea. But again, there's different types of magicians, and they don't all get fireball. They get some type of spell similar to it, but it's not always fireball. But they all do have a ranged attack. Missile immunity is pretty strong. It makes them immune to all forms of normal missile attacks, not magical and boulders, though. So by magical, they mean units that have mithril or adamantine upgrades. It's not as immune as it's not as a big of a deal as you think, because it doesn't affect magical attacks. It only affects like bowmen, but from shaman, priests, those or mages, the missile immunity doesn't apply. But it is strong. It's stronger early game than it is later, because and it doesn't affect like say cannons and stuff because they're bigger ammunition, bigger rocks being thrown around. So okay, so I think I was going this way. Oh, it's missile immunity is a thing. It's just, and not a lot of units have it either. And they gave it to the spellcasters, specifically the magicians, because if they don't have it, they get destroyed by friggin' slingers, the halfling slingers and stuff. Weird distinction? Well, it specifically said boulders. How's missile? Because I think the general idea is it's supposed to be a spell that protects them from, arrows and stuff like in Dungeons and Dragons. There's a shield spell that will protect you from magic missiles or increase your armor class against certain things, right? And that's the general concept there. It won't protect you against a boulder, but it'll protect you against an arrow. As your Dawn, welcome back. Happy Monday. Oh, your invisibility will work too? Yeah, you can make your... there's an invisibility spell that's for a single target under sorcery, and then there's a group invisibility spell, which is great for neutralizing missile units. Boshan. Boshan, that's a hero. What does he... what... I'm flaking on that character. There's so many heroes too. Oh, he's just invisible. There you go. Yeah, invisible targets cannot be targeted by any range attacks until actually ever. Even if they're right next to him, I don't think range attacks work. Even if they're within right next to him. He's a rare. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's, if you don't already know, there's heroes in the game, and there's different types. There's regular heroes, which Bashan, Serena, and Taki are, but then you have champions, which Mystic X is, and there's different ways to acquire them. You can either, there's two spells, summon hero and summon champion. You can use either of those ways to get them, but it's random. Or you can wait for them to approach you based on what your fame is. The more famous you are, the more heroes will come to talk to you, or units in general come to talk to you, or people sell to you, that kind of stuff. And there's what, about 10 or a dozen different champions and even more heroes, or somewhere around there. There's a decent amount of heroes and champions floating around, and they're all slightly different. We got 186 hours in the game already. That's it. I'm just lucky I'm married, because if I wasn't, I'd never leave the computer these days. There's so many freaking video games and not enough time. You got distracted by Bannerlord? Bannerlord will do that. You're more for evil or orky heroes, usually? There's no good and evil in this game. It's like Warhammer. Everyone is evil. But there's no real good guys. I mean, they've got personalities, the wizards do. And I don't think you can see him from here, can you? Can you? Oh yeah, you can. So, Jafar. He's aggressive and he hates us because we're at war. You'd think this guy would be evil, but he's not. He's peaceful. And he's friendly with me because we have an alliance. Even though he's peaceful, he's death magic. He's not a jerk, which is funny. You would expect him to be. Then Ariel, she's lawful, which means she just doesn't just randomly declare war on people. I accidentally declared war on her. And then Cherie, she's chaotic, so you never know what she's going to do. So there's no real good and evil in this. It's just who's going to kill you and who's not. Magic side, lock the door and cast Spell of Mastery. Oh, and mirror? Lock the door and... Oh, yeah, just keep them out. Yeah. Not a fan of human stuff in fantasy games. Well, they have to be there, though. Yeah, planar seal is the spell. Yep. Keep them away. My land. Stay off my stuff. Not going in there. Not going in there. So we're just exploring this stuff. Let's see what's in here. It's a temple. Fallen temple. It's a skeleton and a ghoul. I think we can take this. How do you take damage? Seriously. These things don't... I don't even know how that happens. Crafting powerful gear, but it's hard to balance spellbooks versus traits that make you craft gear faster. Is this like Warlock? No, I don't know. More the question is Warlock like this? There's two planes. So we burn mana on those losers. Yeah, this is the Mirren plane. It's a little bit darker, a little bit more purpley. Mostly darker. And then this is Arcanus, which is more, light and green and, friendlier. In some races, races only appear on one plane or the other at the start, but they can live on either plane if you do colony stuff.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't trust these numbers. I mean, I can web these. But they've got the stone gaze, and is it the resistance? The resistance, and they're beat up too. So I don't trust these numbers. I think they're lying to me. Except for the unlimited city spam. It's not really unlimited though. There's limitations to it. Tower and keep. Now these guys we can beat up on. Probably should have healed him first. But anyway, we'll be fine. Heal. Okay, these guys move what? 3? So 1, 2, 3. So we just stand here in a line and let them come to us and beat the crap out of them when they get here. I could have put a prayer on too to make it easier to hit them and us harder to hit, but we'll have to wait till next turn. That's what I should have done. That's alright, they're good. Just notice how much mana I have. How'd that happen? Okay, prayer. Make it easier for us to hit them, and make it harder for them to hit us. Breathing fire on each other. This is why we waited too. Of course, a fire breath's not going to work too well in a fire elemental, but we don't talk about that. We went after the wrong one. And just in case, we're going to heal you. No problem. Some money, of course, all the mana we spent, but that was to get some healing done and other things. So we're good. Oh, our buddies. Didn't realize they're that close. More caves. That was weird. So this is an easy fight. And don't trust them. Taking damage from stuff they can't get to you. Hey Michael, welcome back. Happy Monday. Or Tuesday. I forget where you are. I forget where everybody is for the most part. You're West Coast. Oh, you're same side as me. So it is good afternoon for you still. Technically, sort of. Yeah, it's not even 5 o'clock yet. Okay, so shoot them with cannons. You ended up breaking your game in a good way or a bad way? Oh, come on. Okay, now we can get closer. He was coming, the Hellhound was getting closer because of fire breathing breath stuff. These guys don't have one of those, so they're not going to get closer. They're just going to sit back and get killed. Get out of this, good night. Every few turns the game will have an error and won't let you save anymore. have to restart. I think you know what it is, so you may be able to fix it. Well, if it's a bug, make sure you report it to the devs. Okay, so he's dead. Wonder why he's got a lower percentage to hit over these guys. He's more skilled. Got the time stop spell. It's been active for about 100 turns, but I'm starting to have neutrals appear out of towers that I've already conquered and get turns. Oops.
Please stop saying oops. You are making me look bad.
Okay, so no mana, good gold, really. Found a bug with the Windwalker spell. Would you break there? Left caves. Chaos spawn. We hate you. Way too many chaos spawn in this game. Way too many. Ariel still hasn't come to this gate for some reason. Trying to catch up with your friends up here, right? Dwarves. So dwarves and goblins, not liking each other too much, but that. So they get down to 20, 15, 10. And we already did a shrine. We can do a temple. Or we can do more swordsmen. The easier way to go. Use Windwalker on a hero with high movement, 12 in your case, with the warships, and have the Wind Mastery spell active. Then your warships will end up with 18 movement. Use one on a high movement, 12, with the warships and have the Wind Mastery spell active. Then your warships will end up with 18 movement. Because they're picking up the movement of the hero. That's what it sounds
Hello
like.
everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Monday. So, oh, we can't be able to try Remir. We need one of these boats so we can get across here. So we can go, beat up on Jafar some over here. Oh, I could put an earthquake on him too. That'd be funny. The movement of the unit that is enchanted with Windwalker, plus they get the 50% movement bonus from Wind Mastery. However, since they are transports, they will transport the hero that only has 12 movement and get the full movement of 18. I don't see the problem. Protecting that city and sitting there. You're exploring down this way, and it looks like we're not going to be able to really get through here. Run for the gate. 5-second lag when you choose a unit like that, as if the game is trying to do some weird calculations in the background. It's probably saying that, it's probably saying this is wrong. So, halflings. Go build down here. That's a fair amount of land we can turn into stuff. This might be better though. We want a landlocked city basically so that halflings can farm the crap out of the land. Get these galleys still parked over here. But you don't think it's supposed to work like that? No, I don't think it's supposed to work like that either. There's definitely a problem, but like I said, the only thing you can really do is just let the devs know. There is a button upper right hand corner if you didn't know about it already. Upper right hand corner, or just hit F8. I think we'll build there. Yes, no? Oh, I can't move anymore because stuff. Oh, no more units to move. Okay, Liverland. You are fine. And we'll get this war college built, and then we'll start recruiting some stuff. Minotaurs. I don't know how good these guys are going to be, but they kind of remind me of war trolls, but without the regeneration. Well, we'll see. They'll probably suck. In a different way. The game ended up giving your custom character both life and death spellbooks. I took it and ran with it. Fun game. Game ended up giving your custom character both. What, when you made them, or you were picking them up by going into the points of interest? Because I know that can happen. You can pick up different types of spell books that you didn't start with. Or did you actually choose life and they gave you both life and death spell books? That would be a bug. Oh, I don't have any more. I spent all my money. I saw that. Okay, hammerhands. You guys are going over there. A lot of elites running around. Look, war trolls. Oh, actually, this is where these guys just come out as regulars, don't they? We should make these elite war trolls. Made the character, and you started a custom character, and it popped up with books already Placed on life and death? Really? Playing around with the starting points for a fun little power run. That's what happened. Really? Wonder what you did to break that. Okay, brown mud. Barracks are set. Need more dwarves. Okay, Rocketville. So this army's almost ready. 2 more Beastmasters and we're good to go. Then we'll have a nice little elite Dragon Horde army. Or sorry, not Dragon, Goblin Horde. All the troops coming out of the city are elite. So, works for me. Evendale. City walls. So this one's got the War College now, right? University and War College. So all the units coming out of this city are veterans with the adamantine stuff. Question is what do we want to do? Increase the number of starting points you get beyond a certain amount. Through character creation, you can actually start with 12 books in every magic if you give yourself enough points. You're only supposed to be able to have 12 points at maximum unless you're screwing with something. File modification for that game. Well, there you go. There's your problem. You're not supposed to do that. So that's not really a bug if you're screwing with files. Well, you're creating bugs by doing that. Knew that. Just found it funny that it let you have life and death automatically. Oh, you probably changed something you didn't realize you changed too. Or maybe that's what happens when you start playing with the files. That's what happens. And that's usually what happens when you start playing with the game files. You screw stuff up. Any more money?
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Oh, okay. It's our turn already too. Or
Your
no,
next break is in 1 hour.
Okay, these guys stopped here because they're actually building road. Let's see. Up here. New files and undid them for the next game. Okay. I honestly don't care if you do that. I'm just letting you know. Those aren't really bugs when you're playing with files. Anyway, I have to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, see what Mrs. Gimpy and the dogs are up to. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching, and as you heard, this is the last break of the stream. So, be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.